What's up everyone, Adrian Morrison here, and in this video what I want to talk about is your Instagram analytics blueprint. Now what's interesting about this video is I'm going to be toggling between two different accounts. One of them is on my mobile phone, the other one is using Facebook's Creator Studio. So I really want to be able to show you the difference between the two and how you can really pinpoint, what posts are doing well for you, what types of posts are doing well for you, pinpoint what times of the day are best for you to post, and all that good stuff. It's important to know your audience, and if you don't know your audience, then ultimately the posts that you make are going to get less likes. And I'm going to show you a quick example over here on the right hand side, okay? If you come over to my personal Instagram page right here, we have 206,000 followers. So I've done a couple of loops, and as you know, when you do an Instagram loop, you get a bunch of followers and then you lose, anywhere from 20 to 30% of those followers. So it's up to you to figure out how to retain those followers, right? And your analytics in Instagram can really help you identify what images and what types of posts people are into. So for example, okay, I make a post over here of myself eating a steak, okay? And I get 943 likes, okay, that's cool. A couple of my Mustangs, 800 likes, okay, that's cool. A picture of me in front of the beach holding a cooler that an artist did. I thought it was cool, but 985 likes, right? Then we started going toward vanity. My audience loves vanity. And my audience also loves posts about entrepreneurship, the struggles of entrepreneurship, the fruits of entrepreneurship, and additionally anytime I post about me and my wife, people absolutely love it, and I'll show that to you in a moment. 2,900 likes, and then I came over here, made a post, this is a great scenery, 3,100 likes. I started kind of making more vanity posts, right? 1,700 likes right here. This one right here of me in the water, 1,600 likes. This one I just posted earlier today, and it's already at 1,900 likes. So I think this one will be around 2,500 or so. So anytime I show appreciation to my wife or to my partner, right, I get a lot of likes. So here's another one. I'll just kind of scroll down. 2,800 likes when I talked about my wife. And this is what's really interesting because I have an entrepreneurial following, right? And then this one down here, before I had all of my followers, I'll find it real fast. And then we'll get into the analytics blueprint. 2,200 likes. Now for this right here, I only had like 20,000 followers when I got those likes. So I've really kind of learned what my audience likes, and it's important to know who your audience is, right? And I'm going to show you how to do that here in just a moment. All right, so on the left hand side, you're going to see the analytics for my Adrian Morrison profile. All right, now you can access this on a mobile phone, you can access it through Facebook, through the Creator Studio. All right, I'm going to show you both. Now if I come over here to the left hand side while I'm logged in to my Creator Studio for Instagram, and I click on Insights, I'm going to be able to see all my posts, how many likes I got, how many comments I got. You'll notice that lately I've been getting a lot more comments because I've paid attention to what people want. When I come over here to Insights, all right, it's going to show me activity, meaning how many actions are being taken on my profile. I went a pretty good while between my last couple of posts, so activity is going to decrease. You never want to see that, honestly. You do not want to see that your profile visits are going down and stuff like that. You can see your website visits, all that good stuff. Well, it's because I literally went, how long did I go here? When was this posted? September, let's see, 20th. Yeah, I went a good week. You should be posting every day. Once again, this is my personal profile, so, I don't really do a lot of marketing from it. It's really for my following to keep up with me. Anyways. You don't want to see this downward trend. You can see how many accounts that you are reaching. Additionally, how many impressions you're receiving. Now, accounts reached are unique accounts. Impressions are how many times your image or your post was seen. Now, what you really want to look at over here is your audience, okay? So it'll tell you how many followers you've lost or gained in the last 7 days. So I'm down a little bit. Once again, this is after a loop, right? So anytime you do a loop, you're going to lose a couple of followers. It's going to tell us what our age group and our gender of following is, right? Now, we can organize this by just our age group or just our gender, or we can do it kind of by both by toggling these right here. All right, so let's take a look at that. All right, so age and gender. 77% of the people that follow me are women. So it stands to reason that, when you have a predominant female following, when I post pictures about supporting my wife and my wife supporting me, my likes and my comments and my engagement go up, which tells me post more of that. Once again, this is just on my personal profile. We'll look at one of my e-commerce profiles momentarily. All right, age groups. 18 to 34 is my main age group, okay? And then, of course, down here, it's going to tell me what days of the week most of my followers are on. So you'll see that pretty much steady every day. I have the same amount of people on. But what's really important is day and hour, right? So you'll notice right here in the really light at 8 a.m., it's basically showing that none of my followers are on at 8 a.m. out of about 200,000, 22,000 people are on at 8 a.m., right? And as it gets darker, you start to see that more of my followers are on, and it does it by every day. And it's pretty dang consistent, honestly. So most of my followers are on about 8 p.m. every single day is when the majority of my followers are on Instagram and active. So that tells me that when I make a post at 8 o'clock at night, Central, that it's going to be more likely to get more likes, more comments, more engagement, more clicks, more visitors to my website or my product or my opt-in page than if I make a post at Monday with 38,000 people on at 11 a.m., right? Or at 8 a.m. So don't make it a routine to make a post when you wake up in the morning. You really want to make a post when the majority of your followers are active, right? Because the faster you get likes, the faster you get comments, the more viral your post goes, and obviously the more likely it's going to show up over in the Explore tab or the Discovery tab. So generally speaking, around 3 p.m. is when things really start to heat up for this particular account. So anytime after 3 p.m. is a good time to post, right? Also, we notice what countries and cities people are in. So United States, in New York, Los Angeles. All right, we've got Brazil, Mexico, UK, Canada. I did a loop with if you've watched the loop section yet, you'll see what I mean, or you'll know what I mean, but I did a loop with a international Brazilian influencer. So I got a lot of followers from Brazil during that loop. And you should be looking at these at least once every couple of weeks, because if you're getting massive amounts of followers at a very fast pace, these stats are going to change. Like you might do a loop that has with a male influencer, and your male follower base is going to skyrocket, and it's going to kind of even these things out right here. Or different age grouped influencers that you're doing promotions with or you're doing loops with are going to send you different age group, different age group followers. So once again, this is all very important data for you to access and take a look at. So always keep an eye out for this. Now, this is in the Instagram and Facebook Creator Studio. Now, what I want to do is I want to come over here on the right-hand side to my Rings account, okay? And this is an account that we have for e-commerce. And, I acquired these accounts and started using these accounts, but we have not really exploded them just yet, right? So let's look at the analytics. To get analytics on your profile must first off be a business profile, right? So you got to make sure that you have a business profile. We've gone over that in a video already. So just make sure that you do that. Once you've done that, you can come up here to the right-hand side and tap, and you can go to Insights. So once you go to Insights, it's going to tell you how many posts you've had this week, and it's going to give you your last 7 days. I haven't done anything on this account. But if you come over here and click on Audience, it's going to give you all that same data that we were just looking at on Facebook through the Creator Studio. It's going to give it to you on your mobile phone. So you'll see your top locations. We had done a lot of like big international loops. Age range, 18 to 34 years old. Gender, predominantly women over men. And then once again, you're going to see followers, what hours of the day they are active, and what days of the week. Once again, I don't really look at days of the week because you usually see a lot of consistency day by day. But hours of the day are very interesting, right? Because when you start looking at the hours of the day on this account, and this is why I wanted to show you both, most of my followers are on at 12 p.m. During the day, right? So you'll notice here that the majority of my followers are active in mid-afternoon. Why? It's because we did international loops on this page, and we got a big international following, and you know, that's just how that's how it works, right? So depending on where your following is from, then you're going to get your active time of the day is going to be different, right? And when you're doing e-commerce, the cool thing is you can sell stuff all over the world. Obviously, Canada, UK, Australia, New Zealand, and US are like top tier countries that you want followers in. But a lot of people in this page started out, before I took over this page, started out doing a lot of international advertising. And I believe it was even run by someone in a completely different country. So that's why the stats look this way on this particular page. And that's why it's important that if you acquire a partnership with another Instagram page like we did with this one, you know, we did not start this page. You can take a look at the username and tell this is an OG Instagram, right? So when you especially come into a partnership with another Instagram account, first thing you want to do is you want to look at their insights and not just assume that they're going to be the same as everything else, right? You're going to want to see what countries, what age group, what times of the day, because that's really going to help you start to identify what type of marketing plan you want to execute for this particular Instagram account. And that means that you need to be posting at 12 p.m. or anywhere between 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. On this Rings account. But on my personal account, where I have majority US following, right? I'm going to really need to be posting between 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. to get my ads to go viral. So that's why I want to do this module. I wanted to go into great detail to show you the difference between both accounts, show you that you can see insights on mobile, you can see insights on desktop. It's simple, it's basic, like there's nothing tricky about this other than you just simply need to look at the data and you need to watch it, because as you get a bunch of followers to your page, these numbers are going to change. When you get massive influxes of followers, then your average time of day where the majority of your active followers are on could change by a couple of hours. And if your posts aren't getting a lot of activity, you're like, okay, wait a second. Every time I post at 6 p.m., it always crushes. Why is it not crushing right now? Go look at your analytics. Go look at your insights and see if the average time your followers are on has changed, and you'll probably see that there is a difference there, okay? So that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you on the next one.